Hello, hello. I've used a lot of the pages from here, so I'm just gutting the rest of this because I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to get those out. Hey, Janice. Hi, Mindy. I am trying to gut. I'm trying to gut. Can't find my real X-Acto knife. As most of you know, I'm afraid of my X-Acto knife, so I have a phobia. Oopsie. Man, that is glued down. Yep, it's really glued down there. It's an open spine, but man, it's got some glue. There we go. There we go. Yeah, give me the little cheap disposable ones any day. This thing's old and it was tough. It's sewn and it's glued and it's binded and whew. Hey Amber, how you doing, girl? Okay. Man, it's got a little spine. 19. Oh, it says 35. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. No problem, Susan. Susan's having supper right now. Eat slowly. Eat slowly. Okay. If you're here for a sale, we're not having a sale tonight. I've been busy sorting things out, but I didn't put anything together. I don't know how many of you ladies are into some more scrapbook paper because I do have. I want to like thin all that out, like 90% of what I have. So I'm not sure if all of you already have too much of your own and you don't know what to do with it, or if you're looking for something different and fresh from your stockpile. And I'm just not sure if I should be, bringing that out in the future or not. So, you guys can, closing out things. You guys can let me know. Oh, good, Amber. You got a lot of cool stuff, Amber. She probably didn't remember half the stuff she got because I was piling up a box for her. I've done that before. I've gotten stuff and I go, I didn't remember I got that. That is so cool. If you paid already, all the boxes have gone out. Let me see what I want to do with this. Oh, Amber's always interested in paper stuff. Okay. All right. So maybe I'll put some of that together, because that almost has to be packed separately, because 12 by 12. The best way to mail that is, wedge it between cardboard and just send the papers, because even it's hard to find a box 12 by 12 where you can put the paper in the box. If you're buying small amounts, like I did with some of them, I had a smaller box and I just kind of rounded it over the other stuff. I didn't fold it. I just kind of had it, in the box and then around whatever it was you guys got, like fabric and stuff like that. I think that's what we might have to do. Oh, no, I don't have any grungy papers right now. Right now, I'm just talking about scrapbook paper. Right now. This glue has a little smell to it. Oh, my goodness. Well, this is kind of a cool ledger. I wonder if I want to leave. It'll probably look really ugly if I take that off. It'll be a different color underneath because it has been protected from all the grunge. I'll just leave it. Oh, you're still hoarding the 80s papers. I think I've used almost all of that. Once I get a little bit more organized, and also once I have to stage all these rooms for the pictures for my insurance company to make them look like a real room instead of a warehouse, then I think I want to start, especially since summer's here, I want to do some of the grungy papers, and I want to do some of the boiled books, and I want to do some of the rusty papers that I've done in the past. So, okay, Janice. All right, because I do have quite a bit, and I've got some that I really, really like, and then others that, they're okay. But what I used to do with them, and I haven't done it in a while, is when I do my eco printing, I would incorporate the different scrapbook papers that were kind of mediocre to me. But once you do them in the eco printing, oh my gosh, they're so pretty, because one side, is going to have, most of them, they're one-sided, right? So on the blank side, you have these really pretty prints, the leaves and stuff, and then the other side that was kind of, like I said, mediocre. Now it looks really cool because it's all grungy because of all the different, colors and stuff. So they come out really, really nice, really nice. Anyway, so those of you that were here last Thursday, I was playing around, remember, with my mold. So I think it came out pretty cool. I hope you can see all the dimension on there. It was, and again, I wanted it with the paper so that it would be really pliable depending on what I want to do with it. But I was kind of afraid that because it was, just paper, that it would be easily torn, like maybe the wrong way or where I didn't want it to be. So I had some gauze fabric. So I put the gauze fabric back here, just glued it down with the glue, and that made it a lot. It didn't make it any stiffer or anything, but to me, it made it less delicate. I don't, I'm not afraid of tearing it now because that little bit of gauze is keeping it together. So yeah, and it almost feels a little bit like leather almost. So once I get them painted, I'm not sure exactly. I don't have like a long-term plan of what I'm doing with this yet, but because these are kind of long. I thought these longer ones, well, it's not that long. It's 9 inches. It looks so much longer than 9 inches. That 1 inch extra, from we normally see the books are like about 8 inches. That really makes it look so much bigger. Yeah, Amber, last week, I was showing the ladies I got a new mold because I'm destashing, but that doesn't mean I don't want to, have new things every once in a while. So I sold a lot of the molds that I had, like 90% of my molds, and so I splurged and got one of these because they're not cheap. Forget what it was, to tell you the truth. It was like, I don't know. I want to say like almost $30. I mean, it was expensive because it's that the IODs, those are very expensive, but they're so intricate. They're just so intricate. You can't go wrong. And I can only imagine when you actually put the clay in there how it's going to have a lot more dimension to just the paper because I did this with toilet paper and glue. So yeah, I think the more traditional things you put in there, the nicer the relief is going to be on the mold. So pretty cool. Anyway, so so that's that about that. I wonder if we should paint it and then just highlight it. And this will just be like my sample piece. I won't really use it for anything. I'll just play it around with it with different techniques and see what it looks like. Maybe just paint it and glaze it, or maybe put some gold leaf somewhere or something. Yeah, I think that we can do that. And that way we can do some different techniques on it. And yeah, why don't we do that? And that'll just be my sample piece. Yeah, the name of this, well, it's called Bookish, but it's the only one that they have. That is the spine, and then they have this other one. I wasn't interested, but it's the plates that you would put on a spine or in the front of the book. They have a mold for that too, but I didn't think I would ever use it. This I thought I would use. The other not so much. So, and it was the same price. I thought, no way. No, why am I buying two things that expensive? I might want to splurge and not a double splurge, that's for sure. Um, Book Club Punch Bowl. Oh. um, I saw a picture. I don't know where I saw if it was Instagram, Pinterest. I can't remember where it was. But a lady got she had a mannequin and she did like two or three of these and she put it around the waist so it almost looked like a bustier the uh, around the whole waist, and it was painted in very rich dark colors, and did a lot of antiquing on it, and then she had some lace going up and a little bit of lace on the bottom, and then had it go all the way around. And you can see how that would work. I think she maybe split it right there so that would open up a little bit and split it right here, and then kept the exact waist area intact, and then wrapped it around. Oh, it looks so cool. It looked really cool. Okay, so, and then the other thing I want to do, um, I was looking around just for a regular old book that I don't want to use. I wanted to start a new book where I just put in some of my napkins that I like. I'm going to get rid of most of my napkins and just keep maybe one or two of each. But I also wanted to make another book that, like the one I started before. Where is that one? But I want it to be small, and I wanted a little more intentional. Whoopsie, the one I have here, um, I didn't start it with any rhyme or reason, but this other one, I want it to be a little more. See, this one, I just started gluing on this different napkins that I had, and then my intention was to build upon that and do something else with it. But you know how that goes. You have a lot of plans, and they just never happen. Yeah. Oh. So when it doesn't happen, you just start a new plan, start fresh. The only one you're accountable to is yourself. So, you know. But this looks a little too, I guess the only way to put it is too bright for me. I want to do something a little more subdued. You know, maybe more something that looks a little bit more like that. So that means I have to obviously use the proper napkins for the look that I want. So, yeah. So there's a lot of blank pages in here, but I want to start fresh. Hey, Linda. Susan will be here after she eats and burps and wipes her face and, you know, stuff like that. She's eating. Anyway, so it's not going to look like this, but that's kind of sort of what I'm talking about. And like I say, I want to find just a regular book that I don't care about, and work on that. I was hoping that I had a ledger book that only had a few pages in it, but it turned out that whoops, upside down, almost all the pages were in here. So my first intention was I was going to use this, but there was too many pages, and I didn't want to just, you know, put napkins all over these pages. I want to use these for like we do some journals or something. So that's that. That's why I moved from that book. Let me see what else I have here. I haven't looked at all this stuff back here. I have a couple of, let's see. Huh. I wonder. I have this really grungy one. Look at that. And I think the pages in here are too fragile to take out and do anything with. I think they'd all just start bending. So I think that might be perfect to glue stuff on it. Here's another one, kind of grungy. This might work pretty good for just, huh. Huh, money. $28. Woohoo, 1928. Oh, this is from 1898. Hello. Ooh, see how cool all that is? Yeah, I might do that. Because what I was going to do, see if it doesn't crack too much. And you can see the edges. Look, it's ready to fall apart. I mean, it is really a bad shape. Yeah, that might be a good candidate for gluing on. So what I wanted to do is put a little bit of very, very light gesso or something over it. But a little amount so that you can still see that there's writing back there. Because I want a white, you know, when you do napkins, if you don't put it against a white color, then it changes the whole dynamic of the napkin itself. It doesn't, the picture doesn't look the same. So, yeah, I think that might be a plan. It's kind of flimsy. You know what? I might even glue 2 pages together because it's so delicate. Yeah, that might be the real plan. Okay, so that one's kind of already kind of wonky. I could use either one. Okay, so let's say that's the plan. We're going to, let's see. You might even glue the napkin pieces so that you open it up like this. Why be traditional, huh? Ant under the sample book. Oh no, Mr. Ant, get away. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, scan. Oh my goodness. If I scanned every cute thing I had around here, I'd never get anything done. I would never get anything done. That's crazy time for me. And let me see if I can find, what I really want is a book like half that size. So I'm saying I'm going to use these. But if I find something smaller, I might use that. You know, it's just a regular book. What's this? No, it's even longer. Never mind. Oh boy. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see here. I have. No, I don't want to use that. That was too big. I have a little book. It's like a. What is this? Oh, it's an encyclopedia. Small little encyclopedia. But I used the cover for one of my projects. But then this might be too small. You can see how undecisive I am. Hey, Roseanne. Yeah, this might be too small. And then I'd have to make a cover and all that stuff. Roseanne, we did the mold. Look how cute it came out. We'll paint on it tonight. It'll show up a lot nicer. And I put some gauze in the back just to reinforce it a little bit. Hey, Tamar. Oh, Tamar. I didn't even go look at. Hold on. Let me go get the one I have left. You tell me. You tell me. Hold on. Because I really didn't remember what we had left. I never remember. You know me. 5 minutes later, my brain's empty. There was two here. Here's one. There's one, and that was the inside. So, in case either one of them is what you want, um, we'll just say this one's A, just for conversation point. Oh, wait a second. I think Susan wanted this one. Whoa, where's Susan? Susan, where are you? Where are you, Susan? Are you around? Do you hear me? Get the food out of your face for a second. Susan. Oh, this is the one? Okay, then. I don't need to hear from Susan right now. Okay, I'll put your name on it. Oh, I will put your name on that one. There was just one other one, but I think Susan kind of said she liked it, so I got to double check with her. Hey. All right, before I go any further, let me put your name or I won't remember. You know that for a certain. And where did I put my pens? I reorganized behind me, and of course now I don't remember where I put anything. Oh, there they are. Right on top. Yay. Just to show you guys that Zippo is smarter than me. As you know, because I don't trust him loose in the house because he is a little chewer. So we put him in his little kennel when we leave. And so we were getting ready to go to a doctor's appointment. And I was in the bedroom and I told Richard, oh, I'm going to go take the vehicle out because we got to take it out of the gate and all that stuff. So I'm going to go take that out. So I was getting ready to go out the back door when I saw Zip and I go, oh, Zip, I forgot about you. And what does he do? He looks at me and he takes off and these are like 3 rooms away. He takes off and goes into the room where his kennel is and just stands in front of it. I didn't tell him to go there. I didn't tell him nothing. He just decided, man, these people are slow. So he's smarter than I am. He was ready to go in his kennel before I even remembered to put him in there. Okay.
What's Tamara want?
Huh?
What does Tamara want?
She's already got it.
Oh.
I was supposed to show her. Oh, you. Hello. You said, I can't remember. You, Susan. Did you say that you wanted this one? Hold on. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, my nose is all stuffy. You got allergies really bad. Did you say you wanted this one with the circles?
I'm not taking no. If she wants it, let her have it.
No. She already got the one she wanted.
Oh. No.
Oh.
I'm under the naked lady.
Oh, okay. You stay with it. But what's gonna happen when she disintegrates?
I know. The other one I put my foot through and I asked Betty the other day if she could mend it.
Amber, this is the one I have left. This is the one I have left. The inside.
Whoopsie. I said if I would have picked one, I would have picked that one.
I know everybody picked that for Amber. I didn't like it for Amber.
Not for Amber.
I mean, not Amber. For Adria. You guys.
No, I just like the big the big dots.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that was Adria at all. And so when I showed her, she goes, "Oh, that's not me at all." So she got the one I had thought was for Adria. So
Okay, Amber will take it.
okay, thank you, Amber. Two sales, and we're not having a sale tonight. How about that?
Well, that sure came in at the wrong minute.
Hey, you didn't have to type anything, did you? No. Be quiet.
Oh, wait a minute. There. You
There
can't
what?
say I'll take it and then how much. That don't work that way.
Yeah, but Amber knows that my prices are cheap. Yeah, I think these were 18, right, guys?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
mine says 18. I couldn't remember. Yep.
Did you get Chiquita's email?
Yeah, I sent her. Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay.
Did you not get anything from PayPal, Chiquita? I'll have to double. Did you check your spam? Because I know anytime I get something from PayPal, it's always in my spam box. I do not know why. Maybe because I don't use it that often. Okay, let me put this over here. Yay! Don't worry, I still have your stuff, Chiquita. No problem. No problem. Let's see. Okay. Susan, did you see the spine? Were you spying while you were eating or not?
No, because I didn't even know it was time to eat. Betty woke me up out of a deep, deep sleep and said, eat.
Oh no! Oh, look how it worked.
Are you gonna do it?
We are. We're gonna play with it tonight.
Okay, do it.
And it's just going to be a sample one. So I'm going to do various things with it because I'm not going to like use this one. You know what I'm saying? So we can use different techniques and different colors and different stuff. So that came out kind of cool.
Wow, I saw on Castle Impossible.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's a where they're renovating a castle in France or something.
Oh, okay.
But they were putting a library in,
Uh
and they
huh.
had a door, and they wanted to make the door be secret,
Yes.
so they put spines on there, and I think they bought these just just like that, but they were all painted and
Hmm.
green and gold and like $2,000 worth of spines to cover
Oh
this door.
my gosh.
I was like, oh my
Where would
god.
you do in a castle? I guess what's $2,000?
You can make your own with some toilet paper.
People don't listen to us. Just don't
Man.
listen to us. Oh, Susan, I got a story for you. Okay, I got to do something with my hands so ladies aren't going to be bored here. Let me start painting this, but then I have to share a story that, I mean, the other ladies will appreciate, but you will appreciate it the most. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Okay, so what colors should we? Let's see. What do I have? I have all kinds of colors. You know I do. Let's
You
see.
need a brown one and a burgundy one and a Prussian blue one.
Ooh, I have that. Here's the blue. Oh, is that right? The right blue? I got too dark. Yeah, that's the right blue. Because I finished the
Hey,
other.
Roseanne.
Hey, Roseanne. And we might need to have one cream one so I can really put some staining on it. And then, what did you say now? What colors?
Like I'm trying to think like a forest green or a deep burgundy or Janice said French blue, light green, rosy red, and dull yellow.
Okay. Okay, we can do that. Oh, I think something this color too would look pretty with some deep, deep aging to it. maybe a different. How come we're going with all blues and greens? What's wrong with you, Rosemary? Okay, where's? Oh, okay. Ooh, wonder this color would look really pretty. Uh, breathe, Rosemary, breathe. No, that's okay. What's this? Payne's gray. That might look good for some of the antiquing on some, or changing the color hues on some of these lighter ones. Okay. Let's see what else do I have. Do I have regular brown yet? No, there's brown. Brown. Mm, that might look nicer than that. Has a little bit more black in it. Okay, that's good for starters, I think.
I always go dark, Janice.
Okay. We might
Ooh,
have.
I see where they said Betty Broderick's death was an accident. Whatever.
Who, she died?
Bye, Felicia. Yes.
Well, wasn't she already older?
Yeah. I mean, she was in prison, so it's
Yeah, I
like,
know, but I mean, she was. It wasn't like she was a spring chicken.
right.
She was leading a rough life. Oh, it's a different purple. That might be nicer. I don't know. Okay, I think I got too many colors already. I didn't even hear she bit the dust.
Yes. No, she died. When did she die? 2 weeks ago? A week ago?
Oh, see, I don't. If you don't tell me these things, I don't know anything.
Yep.
You're my gossip connection. Okay, I think we're good.
I know, right? That made me just totally dislike Meredith Baxter Burney.
No,
I can't
what?
see her in any. I can't even watch the show with Alex P. Keaton because I see Betty Broderick.
Oh dear.
Watch her on Family. You see Betty Broderick.
Okay.
She was very pissy on Family.
She's very. Why? Why do you say that?
Well, she was just. She just
Yeah, I need some blood.
had that air about her. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's just say you did not like her then. Okay, it's okay. You don't have to. And I'm gonna need a really small one for the gold. Need to mix some colors. And now, you know what? I need to buy me some like just regular brushes. I don't have like regular brushes to paint with. All of mine are like mixed media brushes. Like, you know, I can't paint anything here with that. This is about all I have. Oh wait, I do have some that's over the other corner. Hold on, I'm lying. I think I have some over here. Hold the phone.
She was Amber. She was born Betty Broderick.
Oh, I dropped this too. Oh gosh. Ladies, I'm so discombobulated. I hope that by the end of this month, I can honestly tell you guys that I'm able to like halfway breathe from all the stuff I have to be doing. I'm exhausted from doing nothing. Oh, I have a whole bunch over here. Okay, never mind. I thought I had some little. Oh yeah, I have lots. Here I am complaining. I don't have any brushes.
Oh my gosh, that's like Betty. I need some pins.
Well, because I don't use them, so I put them, where I don't see them, and then I forget I have them. Okay.
Betty got a box of pins from Amazon the other day, and I said, "Oh my God, you're the only person I have never in my life Had to buy a new pen because mine ran out of ink. Ever. Now, school time, I had to get a new one because it leaked all in my blue jean pockets in the back or something.
Or something. Oh, it's brand new. Guys, this is brand new.
But
Remember, this is
to
my favorite
write
color. And I use.
enough to need a whole box of pens, and that ain't her first rodeo.
You know what? You need to let people have their simple pleasures.
She always has a pen in her hand.
There you go. See, it makes her happy. Leave her
It
alone.
does.
Leave her alone.
No, I don't write it all. Well, I write at my desk. I write down when I'm in meetings and stuff, I jot stuff down on paper, but I use only a mechanical pencil that I've had for 10 years.
Dilute that a little bit. Get one of my pencils.
And I
So,
like to write with ink.
where should we put that? Just on one of these here, and maybe that section,
Put what?
the burgundy.
That's too pink.
Well, I'm sorry. That's what it is.
No,
Oh
too pink.
gosh, hold on. Oh, you're such a whiner. It's too pink. Don't use a pencil. Ah! Look what happened. It popped out. At least it didn't get on me. Hold on. It's all your fault because it wasn't bright and it was too bright for you. How come it did that? Hold on, people. Oh, this I can see this evening. It's gonna be one of those nights. I can tell already. Okay, ladies, I hope you're here for the ride.
You need to send that to Shannon. She likes it. She likes to paint. Remember, y'all did a whole Saturday of jelly plating with paint boogers?
Yes. Ah, the good old days.
That's what she bought Janice, Bic sticks. I think they were Bic sticks. Was it Bic sticks, babe? I
She's
think
not
so.
talking. She's not talking. Leave me
She's
alone.
not talking to me.
Leave me alone. I made you supper. What do you want?
Don't talk to me.
Uh-oh. This thing won't even screw back on. Oh dear. And it's brand new. How come it won't go on? Oh no. Maybe it's supposed to. Oh gosh, I know I'm gonna make a giant. Guys, it won't go on. And I want to push it because when I push it, it's all gonna go out. It's brand new. What did I do? That is so weird. Oh gosh. See, I can't even get this open. Okay. This is supposed to screw on, right, guys?
I don't know.
Oh dear, it's not doing it. Okay. I'm officially.
Well, are there threads on the bottle?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I
That's what
feel.
I was going to say, Roseanne. Put the lid on it, flip it upside down real quick, and push it down.
Okay, good idea. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, it doesn't screw, it pops. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, let me
I
clean
was
all
going to
this.
tell her that, Roseanne, but I didn't want to be responsible for the
You, want,
psychological blot test on her desk.
you wanted Roseanne to be responsible. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
that was a stupid idea, Roseanne.
And
All it
this
has to
isn't
be
dark
two
enough for
cents.
you. Too bad. Go make your own.
Mm-hmm. You got to put a little bit of, like a gold haze or something.
Now?
I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying if you want some fancy old books.
Yeah, well, that comes with the glazing later. You can't do everything on the first step.
Yeah, see, you was fixing to have what Janice said, a a rosy a rosy red or a
Well, you fixed that, didn't you?
that would have been pink.
Okay, so story time. Or should I wait till after 8 o'clock? Because we'll have to interrupt the story. We'll do it. We'll do it when we come back at 8.
Oh, how long is the story, Richard?
It's long enough. It's long enough. I don't want to be interrupted. And I don't want to step over. Hey, people. So,
Man, it's been like gully washer here.
what do you mean?
Rain.
Really?
Every time we turn around, all of a sudden, it'll say nothing in the forecast, and then thunder and rain, and
Well, that's what happened last week here.
you know. And Betty's like, "Oh my God, did you put the blinds down? Did you put the blinds?" No, I didn't. So we have to run out there in the rain and put the blinds down.
Well, I'm surprised by now you haven't gotten motorized blinds.
Right?
Yeah. I know this just looks like a blob right now, guys, but it's because it is. We'll do all the highlights so you can see how pretty.
I would never get anything else motorized. Thank you, Janice. Betty will be like, "Come here, hurry up," and I'm like, "Okay." Trying to put my chair down. I couldn't be in a hurry if I had to.
Okay, now I already know the first mistake I did. I forgot this was paper. I should have put a
Oh, put some
coating,
gesso.
put some gesso first. So that's rule number one, guys. If you do this, don't forget you got to put your little primer on there before you start painting. So on the next ones, I'll put some gesso on there.
We made
Oh,
1,200 gallons of gesso today, and I don't know if it's the same stuff.
gesso's gesso.
I don't know because I ran my report this morning and I saw these two new items on my report, and I told my boss, I said, what is this slob here? That's that gesso stuff we made. Like, gesso? What you talking about, gesso?
I guess so.
Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Yeah, because it's just soaking this up so much.
Well, hurry up and put some on there.
No,
Okay.
because you might like the technique of it having it.
Brenda said today was the first day that we had no rain since it started. 14 days, 4 gully washer days, a
Wow.
few drizzly, and most moderate rain. Yeah, ours has been good rain.
What does that mean?
Hey, Adri, I thought you were playing with the neighborhood kids. It means that it rains so hard here that you have to follow Charlie through the yard to be able to see him.
What is that right there? Paper. Okay. Okay, so let that dry a little bit. Then I'm going to get a little bit of, because I can barely see where it goes up. So I'm going to get a little bit of gold so I can see where that is. So I can see where the inner part is where I want to paint.
You're not going to tear these apart, are you?
These, no, these are just going to be samples.
Because somebody asked earlier, and I didn't mean to ignore them. I think it was Chiquita.
Yeah, not these particular ones. But once I figure out how to finish them off, yes, I will be. On another set, I'll tear them apart.
It's toilet paper. Toilet paper, Adria.
Okay. We have to let that dry. And see where I missed everything. Let me get my dryer. Where's my dryer? Where'd you go, dryer? So last night when we turned the lights off, Zippo was on his pillow. He comes over to the bed and puts his front legs over my chest, and he just lays there. And I said, "No, you can't come in the bed. You're 60." He's like 70 pounds now. You're not coming in the bed. And he just lays there like that on my chest, looking at me, breathing in my face. I said, "No, I'm sorry. You can't come in the bed." And and finally he just lays down there on the side of the bed. I said, "You have like 3 pillows in the house. Go to one of your pillows." I ended up falling asleep while he was there on the side of the bed. I don't know when he went to his own pillow, but who knows? Okay, I'm putting this on, Susan. You're the only one that hears it.
Okay.
On again. I was hoping that between wetting it and then heating it up, that it wouldn't like melt the glue and then melt the paper, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so now I gotta visualize where here we go. Let me see if I have any. Pretty sure somewhere in my metallic stuff. No. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Or maybe some of this. I don't know. What color is this stuff? Nope. I need supplies, people. I need supplies that I don't normally use. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
I have some upstairs.
Yeah, I know. Good stuff too. I don't want a lot on there. I just want to see what is going on here. Okay, so I need to paint more of that. I gotta go further in. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. Okay.
I never heard of that, Amber. Mini rice cakes by Drew Delicious. Birthday cake and cinnamon swirl.
Of what?
Rice cakes.
Mm.
Well, you just ruined the health benefits of that. Betty used to buy rice cakes for something. I don't remember what. Caramel ones. They were pretty good.
If you can get past the dryness, they're pretty good.
Yes.
Just make sure you have some liquid while you're eating those, and you should be okay. Okay, so when you do this, if you're gonna paint the insert a different color, you have to completely paint all this little ridge and everything with your outside color. If you're gonna highlight, if you got it dark, you're gonna highlight it with a light color. So that's what I'm doing right now.
21 rice cakes is a serving. What are they, the size of a Cheerio?
I'm sure once you've done this once, you can get the ins and outs, but it's really hard because I can't see. It's all white. I can't see how far in I need to go.
Looks like you're drawing a silhouette of the devil or something. Uh-oh.
Uh-uh. Richard's home. I don't have to worry about that.
I don't get no dog, no cantha.
Okay, maybe what I should do is paint all of that, then do the highlight, and then if I want to change the interior, yeah, that's probably what I should do. I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Man, you guys can't see nothing, huh? It just looks dark.
Man, y'all completely missed haytime.
Nobody said hey?
Nobody.
Wow, you ladies are slipping.
I've been so zoned in on what you're doing there.
Maybe them too, or they're just busy with some other conversation.
Hey, Amber. Hey, Janice. Hey, Linda Kay. Hi, APJ.
Hey, girl.
What's up with you? Seen a cow today?
A cow.
Tell me hey. Hi, Linda. Is this stuff that makes rabbit good? The tomato and onion and cilantro?
Okay. Well, here in real life, this looks really old. It's looking pretty cool already, but because you can't see any dimensional stuff here, I'm sure it doesn't look like anything. Okay, so let me.
Hey, Sally Fern and Bruce.
I have to really look at this and see what the heck am I doing. Okay. So.
Man, our oven cooks so perfect. Just, just perfect.
It's perfect.
I don't have to be on watch. I don't have to stand close. I made peanut butter cookies for lunch today. Oh, perfect.
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 Okay. Oh, I can see it better this way. Okay. I have to get it close to me, sorry. Because I can barely see it at this angle.
That's all right. Say my boss during the meeting, can you make your screen bigger? I can't see. I'm like, dude. So we had two of the biggest, or two big paint conglomerates offered to buy us, and they turned them down. I guess now that we're merging with another big paint company, everybody wants in on.
Mmm.
Yes, I do, Linda. My screen's so big and my spreadsheet's so big, I can see everything. I think it's 30, I don't know if it's 32 or 36 inch. I've seen those that you can get now that are like round, like curved. That would be really cool.
Richard was looking into those. He was reading the reviews. And it says you have to be at a certain position to be able to really appreciate it.
The curve?
Yeah. So it isn't like you can just sit anywhere at your
Yeah,
desk.
mine's not curved, mine's straight, but yeah, I like it. Hey, Brenda.
Oh, it's all the white. It's,
There you go.
yeah.
Ooh, look at that, all fancy. Be looking like a Huckleberry fan book. Yes, Linda. I got mine, and I got computer glasses. Oh my God, computer glasses are the bomb. They make a world of difference.
So,
Everybody was late with hay time because Linda was late and Allie's not here. Oh, no, don't do that.
These little old books have little things in their spines.
I
Oh,
ain't never seen no flower on no spine.
that's your problem.
It's not a problem.
Well, if you don't like it, it's your problem. Oh, look how cute. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, computer glasses are awesome, Linda.
This is why I went crazy during those snow days. This is what I did during my snow days.
Good night, Amber.
Oh, good night, Amber. Where are you going, Amber?
I think she has to work early in the morning.
Oh, if that was smaller, that would look, if it was like just those two pieces,
Cut it.
that would look cute there. I'm not going to put nothing right now. I'm just looking.
You know what, Linda? If you have a lot, like my 3 reports have like, I don't know, maybe 40 columns across. I can't see them all still. I have to freeze some and hide some and scooch and but yeah, you click on your little roller on your mouse and that cell will be big as your head.
Whoa, real big. Anyway, you guys get the idea.
Where are you gonna put the title of the book?
Huh?
Where are you gonna put the title of the book?
Well, if you use the whole thing, the title would probably go right
Oh,
there.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just cutting it in half visually so we can do various colors. Oh, if that was cut, that would look cute there. Too big, but it looks cute. I know it's pink, but it looks cute. Okay, so back to my story, or starting the story.
I was about to say.
Yeah. So you guys, well, I'll just direct this towards Susan, but you guys all, if you've been here for a while, you know all the the characters I'm going to talk about. Okay, so remember when and you can fill in the blanks, Susan, because I know you like doing that. So remember when I used to have a full-time job before I didn't have a full-time job? Who did I work for? What did I do?
You sewed condoms.
I did not sell
Okay,
condoms.
well you did the books for a condom maker.
Yes, okay. So he was very wealthy and his company did extremely well. So when COVID hit, shipping and manufacturing and all kinds of stuff slowed down, and he got all his stuff from different parts of the world. He manufactured it here. He had the machines and manufactured it here, but the stuff to manufacture it with, he got from all over the place. So it started slowing down, and people wanted to buy his company. And he said, "You know what? I am not going to try. I don't know how long this is going to last. Um, it may, as time goes on, my company might be more devalued, so I might as well sell out." So he did. Made a bunch of money, And his lifelong dream was to sail around the world, just sail, sail, and sail. So he was going to buy a catamaran, which he did. A lot of his investments were in old specialty cars, different kind of Lamborghinis and stuff that just grew in value. So he sold all his car. He sold everything. He sold his cars. He sold his company. He liquidated everything. Got his catamaran and started to sail the world. So that was like in 2000. Probably 2021 is when he liquidated everything. So about 5 years ago, right? So he's off, and I think he sent me one postcard when he was somewhere. I forget where he was. And then that was the last I heard from him. He was just, Mr. Vagabond. Okay. So I thought about him every once in a while. And Richard goes, I wonder what that crazy Arthur's up to, because, he was a real eccentric kind of guy. He really was. And he was very intelligent, but he was also kind of paranoid, about a lot of things. So 2 days ago, my husband says, I wonder what that guy is up to. I wonder if I can figure out what he's been up to. So I said, well, you have investigating skills. Why don't you go and investigate and try and figure out where he was? So he puts in a search, under the guy's name, and all this stuff came up. I hear Richard in the other room going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He says, you're not going to believe this. And I'm going, what? And he wouldn't tell me because he was busy still getting the information. Well, anyway, so here he is traveling around the world. He'd been traveling for, I think they said already 4 years or something like that, around the world, and all these different places he had been as catamaran. And he was in Barbados for New Year's Eve, 2025, New Year's Eve. So a year ago, he was in Barbados. So after he left Barbados, um, he was heading down the coast of South America, and I forget where he was going, what country he was going to, but there was a storm of some kind, and it made him go on toward the shore. And when he went toward the shore, hey Ellie, when he went toward the shore, he ended up in the waters. He wasn't on shore yet, but he was in the, what's that word they call it? In the space of that country, water, their space. What's it called? It's not called water space. Anyway, he was in their space, and the military came out because he's in this boat, and they come out and they tell him, you're not supposed to be in these waters, yada yada yada. And their equivalent of the Coast Guard go out. They boundary waters. There you go. And they bring him in, and they read him the riot act, and they shake him down for some money and all this stuff. So they told him, you need to get out of here after they take some money from him, and don't come back. So he goes, okay. So he leaves, and he takes off on the catamaran. Hey, Ellie. Yes, we're playing with the spines. We're playing with the spines. So he goes, he leaves, and I guess he still has the hangover from New Year's Eve or whatever. Or, he's just tired from the whole experience. But anyway, so he leaves, and as he leaves, he falls asleep, and his catamaran capsizes, and he's out in the waters, I think, for like 3 or 4 days in his little, dinghy that he has. And finally, the Coast Guard or the military of that same country that told him to leave, um, get him. And they haul him in and they harass him again. And this time they arrest him and they put him in jail and they put him in prison. And this is Argentina, not Argentina, Venezuela. So you're talking about Maduro and if you guys follow world, politics, he like captures people and just throws them in prison and they stay there forever, or he kills them, right? Okay, so now he's in this Venezuelan prison, and his boat is gone, and somehow they shake him down for some more money, and they say they're not going to let him go until he gives them X amount of money, which he has, but they don't know how much he has. Well, anyway, so he gives them some money. I don't know if it's all of it or some of it, but he gives them money. And then Maduro wants him to do a film that says what a great guy Maduro is, and that the country's great, and that Maduro rescued him. And anyway, it was a propaganda video that he wanted him to make, and he wouldn't make it. So they threw him back into prison. And then, meanwhile, the United States was negotiating some kind of transfer. The United States had somebody that Maduro wanted that they had captured. So they were doing this negotiation to swap X amount of prisoners for this guy that Maduro wanted back. So meanwhile, part of the torture that they were doing to these guys, among other things, is that they would tell them that they were letting them go free, and haul them out to a certain place, and then just laugh at them and say, "You're not going anywhere. We're just just doing mind games on them." So when this exchange of prisoners was going to happen, it was supposed to, I can't remember, let's just say 5 prisoners. Well, there were several that didn't want to go because they thought it was a hoax again, and they just didn't want to participate with them being tortured again mentally. So they said, no, we don't want to go, even though this particular one was going to be a real one. So they needed another person to throw into the batch because these other 2 refused to go. So they just got, um, got him, um, and, and said, "Hey, you're getting released." And he goes, "What?" So he gets put in with the batch, and the ambassador comes in and does the exchange, and that's the only way that he got out of the Venezuelan prison. So um, he lost his catamaran. They basically took all of his money, so he doesn't have any money, and now all he has is his story about being in a Venezuelan prison with Maduro, and getting out and being penniless. Now this guy has told us so many stories that I always thought they were made up, but they were just as crazy as this story. And this story was real because it's been reported in different magazines and newspapers, and there's some interview videos with some of the guys that were rescued with him and all this stuff. It's like you cannot make up a crazy story like this. And knowing him, it just fits the pattern of his life. All kinds of crazy stuff. Um, so now he's living in Florida with some friends that took him in. He doesn't have a house, he doesn't have a boat, and he doesn't have any money.
no.
So he's just at the pity of his friends. It's just too crazy. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. I think I would like a blue one. What about you? Blue?
Yes, blue is good.
Or is that too dark? Should we try one light one first? A lighter color? I don't know. Oh, I gotta put a let's just put a base coat here of this. I don't have
Yeah,
time
let's
to
put some gesso on there.
and do I have
Some
just
gesso.
I think I have some gesso. Where would it be? I know I have some. Oh, it's over here. And I need to get some water. Look, I got to get a little something to put that in. It doesn't completely dry out. Hold on. And here is my gesso. Gesso, gesso.
Can't believe it's Wednesday already. Feels like Monday.
Really?
Yeah, all day.
Okay. Has this ever been open? No. See? I have too many catastrophes waiting to happen. Opening these things that haven't been opened before.
Man, we went and ate at a new restaurant to us
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday. And it looked like it was going to be a really cool place. It was like a shack. And so their specialty was like burgers and spuds.
Mm-hmm.
So Betty and I got a Swiss mushroom burger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, number one, when they asked me if I wanted lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and onions on it, I knew they didn't know what a Swiss burger was.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, no, 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 whatever. So they brought us our food. I took a bite of it. I pushed it to the side, and Betty said, "What's the matter?" I said, "It tastes like gray meat to me." She's like, and so she said, "Put some ketchup on it. It'll make it better." I'm like, "I don't want ketchup on my. I shouldn't have to put ketchup on my Swiss mushroom burger to make it taste good." So I sat there and I stewed and I stewed. And I finally took it up to the counter. I handed it to the girl. I said, "This is horrible." Well, here comes this little manager guy, and um, he came over to the table and he was just about clutching his pearls. Um, she said, "You didn't like your burger? Do you know that we are known for our burgers?" I said, "Well, not for this burger." I said, "It doesn't have any flavor." I said, "You've got cheese, you've got grilled onions, you've got mushrooms, and you have beef on here, and there's no flavor. One of those should have a flavor." Do you know that we are known for our burger? And I said, "Well, that's fine." I said, "But this tastes like gray meat to me." I said, "There's no and I said, "And your mushrooms are horrible. They came out of a can." "Well, yeah, we're not. we know the mushrooms aren't that good, but the burger should be really. Well, can we get you to remake it, or can we remake it for you? And Betty's like, dude, she's done. She's done. She's like trying to get him to, but it was like it it tasted like gray hamburger meat.
Mhm.
Like somebody took the meat, put it in a frying pan, and threw it on my burger. Not a seasoning one. No seasoning in the grilled onions. Mushrooms out of a jar or a can. Well, they gave us our money back, but he was just like, I've never had anybody say that our burgers aren't good. We're just known for our meat. I said, well, we are training a guy, and maybe I said, well, they suck. I'm sorry. I don't want this burger. I don't want you to make me nothing else. And at that point, you're just like ready to leave. Just like,
Yeah.
don't keep talking to me. Just say okay and let me go, please. Hey, Lucy. I told Betty, I said, we will not be going back there. And I wanted to put a review, but I was like, what's the point? But he was just shocked. What do you mean our burgers are we're known for our burgers? I'm like, okay,
You insulted him.
I guess I did. And I mean, yes, it was a big, thick patty, but that just meant it was. And Betty said something, and I said, she said, well, try some. I said, I'm still chewing this bite. I can't even swallow the bite. When you get something that's just not good.
Yeah.
And so she told the guy, she said, well, I ate half of mine. She said, but if you'll just bring me a to go box, I'll take it home to my dogs.
Oh my god. Whoa, that was low.
Oh, it was horrible. Horrible.
Okay, this might work better with a little bit of gesso on
What do you mean our meat ain't good? I was trying to remember the name of them. Bellies or something. Something didn't have nothing to do with a hamburger.
it.
Oh, that's why I was thinking about it. They had these. They had all the same salt and pepper shakers on every table, and it was kind of like like a wooden building, and they had like the tables with the red and white vinyl tablecloths or whatever.
Mhm.
So here I am. Yeah, everything was metal. Um, the thing that the paper towels was on was like a pipe coming up out of the table with a big chain hanging over the side to keep the paper towels closed. But yeah, industrial. I picked up the salt shaker to put salt to try to give some flavor to that meat. And I couldn't get anything out of it. So I thought, well, humidity, whatever. So I went to another table and I got a salt shaker and I opened and I got that one. Nothing would come out. Looked around at every table. All the salt shakers had the same amount of salt in them, but they wouldn't dispense salt. And I told the man, I said, and something is wrong with your salt shakers. I said, you can't get any salt out of them. He says, I know. He says, we seem to be having that problem with those. He said, but we had the little to go ones up there by the. I said, I know. I went and got some of those, but none of your salt shakers. Do you see they all had the same amount of salt in them? They're not working.
Man, you made his day, didn't you?
They had some kind of something across the hose of the salt shaker on the inside to where salt didn't come out of none of them. So they had this giant basket of those little to go salts sitting
Yeah.
up by the. And I'm like, okay, if you can't figure this problem out, you've got issues.
You guys have lots of issues.
Are you using the same kind of salt shaker back in the kitchen?
That might be the problem.
I know, Linda. That's what I told him. I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm not going to sit here and pay 40 something dollars for two hamburgers and not say something.
That's right.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. You tell him.
It's like people just don't think anymore. If you've never had to fill up your salt shakers and your customers have complained before, something's wrong. And you're the manager. Yeah, we have people complain about those all the time. But we have salt up there in those packets. Like, okay. Lucy said, whose mold is this and does it work for resin or is it one? Oh, whose? Or is it one of the ones you can't use resin in? This is a toilet paper mold.
It's it's a resin mold that I put toilet paper in. Excuse me.
It is a resin mold. So whose mold is it? It's hers.
It is an IOD.
Oh, that's right.
You can use a paper clay, you can use resin, but as with most of these molds, if you use resin, after most of them will tell you like after 40 times or so that you use it, it's going to start to deteriorate. So I've never seen a mold where they don't kind of preface that it's, at least the ones I've come across.
But are you really going to use it 40 times?
Well, that's what I say, you know. Because I mean, if you are, if you're a maker and you make stuff and you sell it, you might.
Yeah.
So that's why they preface it so you know.
Good to see you too, APJ. Lucy said, I thought it might be. Those are way too expensive up here in Canada.
Oh, they're expensive here too.
Well, I guess you could have the Rusty Peacock buy you one and then mail it to you.
It probably cost just as much.
Yeah.
I'll double check in a second what the price was. Once you include shipping and everything, it's probably more expensive that way. Okay, wait a second. Let me go look real quick. Okay, Rosemary, what'd you pay for that? What'd you pay for that hunkin' thing? Uh, hey, how come it's not showing it? Oh, there it is. Oh no.
What happened?
I don't see it anywhere and I can't see the price. Because last week they came out saying that the actual company didn't have any more. And the independent people that sell them, a few of them had some, but the main company, it sold out, and it could be like 3 to 6 months before they get them again. Um, where can I find out what I paid for it? Hold on. Shouldn't it say under purchases? I would think.
I would guess.
Let me just see if I can find somebody who does have it.
You know, these people who just don't plan for product introductions just amaze me.
Well, I guess they're still, even though they're well known among this group, right? The people that do this kind of stuff, but they're not like a big giant company. So I think they're afraid of you don't know what's going to hit. Okay, let's see here. See if anybody still has it. Bookish mold. Oh, somebody has it. Okay. This one has it for $33 free shipping.
Inside the U.S. or all over?
I have no idea. Let's see. Um, United States.
Oh,
Yeah, United States. Yeah, so there's still a couple of sellers that have them. Just happens the one I got it from is not available. Yep. Okay, let's try this, and I'm going to put just some little antiquing on there. So we could put, some glazing on here, or you could just use it with, um, with the ink. You could.
Lucy said they're about 46 to 52 in Canada.
Okay, well, a little bit more. Okay, let's just do with some brown, with some brown paint, diluted.
That's ridiculous. I tell you what, the birds this year are about to eat us out of house and home.
Well, it's like you got a restaurant going there.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Lucy says, gotta run. Dinner is ready, and my guests think I am being rude. What are you hiding in the bathroom or something?
Oh my goodness, that's funny. I think this is going to soak it up too much. I have to work too close to me with this. I can't show you guys. You guys are just going to be able to see the after party.
Oh, she is on her annual crafting staycation at a timeshare, but watching here instead of talking to them.
Oh, how funny. You're being naughty.
Oh, I had a new bird to was it today or yesterday? A new bird. I try to find a new bird every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I had one, I think it was yesterday. It was a
There's the purple one. Oops, I got it upside down here. So it's this part right here.
oh yeah.
And then you could just put the label on there. And on is it on the stamps I have? Hold on. Hold un momento. Yeah, the stamps I have. That's all part of this thing. And so a lot of the hold on. Hold on. So a lot of these you could, like some of these, if you had some gold ink, you could, stamp that in here. Um,
You should have saved some of that velvet and burn them into that.
I have some.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Could that, if it was a stamp, you could stamp that like across there. Oops. These would look like a crown right there would look cool. And then these that just go across. Any one of these would look nice there. Anyway, you guys get the idea. This stamp would look good right now. It doesn't fit, but it would look cool in there. And then these that just have numbers and dates. Those will look cool. There somewhere. Ah, poems. Could put that across right there. wish I could find some, maybe one of you ladies know of a brand of some nice ink, for stamping that's in gold. I haven't come across. I've bought some over the years and it just does not look gold. Maybe I'm
That's
just,
what I was wondering how you would do that.
yeah.
Can you stamp gold foil?
Uh, but then I don't understand. And then what?
Well, I didn't know if they had like a sheet with gold foil, and then you lay the gold on your piece, and then you stamp on the back of it, and it imprints it or something. I didn't know.
Yeah, there might be. I don't know anything about that. But anyway, I can see how you could do some really cool stuff with this. Yep, yep, and yep.
Oh, there you go, embossing powder.
Yeah, that's true. I never think about that because I don't ever do embossing, so it doesn't enter my mind. But that's a good idea. Yeah, that'd be like the perfect solution for any one of these stamps that you want to put here or here. Cool. What time is it? Oh, I just
I
got
think that would work.
what?
Embossing powder.
Yeah, I think that's the answer. Maybe blue. Something in blue. Why am I feeling hot in here? What is the temperature? Huh? It's not hot in here. It's just me.
Man, we get cold, we get hot. We get cold, we get hot.
I know. What are
I'll
you?
walk in there and Betty will go, "Oh my God, I am freezing to death." I'm like, "Turn it."
Yeah, there's a little solution called the thermostat.
It's crazy.
Oh, even yellow. Oh, yellow one looks pretty. Oh, look, guys, that looks pretty. You'd have to do more fussy cutting, but I'd have to get some stuff from Janine. Janine, can you cut me a few flowers? Oh, look, now see? Don't tell me that doesn't look cute and Victorian.
That is too big.
Well, of course it is, but it still looks kind of cute. Ah, and it makes it all like one piece with the purple.
At peace with purple.
I hear a bunch of noises out there. I don't know what my husband is doing or what the dogs are doing. Or maybe it's the neighbors. I don't know. I hear a bunch of noise out there. Like banging.
Maybe they're building something.
Well, not Richard's not building nothing, so. Zippo got all excited because I had to take the trash from here over and put it in the container. And he helps me with the trash. So he grabs the little the red ties that you pull out, you know, when you have the big black bags. He pulls it all there, walks me all the way to the, the trash. Now I gotta teach him to be able to put it in.
Exactly. Janice wants to know about Richard's meeting last week.
Oh, his meeting last week. Oh no, he had a
With
meeting
the
last.
lady that was going to sue him?
Oh, okay. So he didn't have a meeting with them. I mean, he didn't have a meeting. But there was a meeting last night that they have an open forum. Or did he talk last week? You know, lady, I swear, I tell you, my memory is like shot. But last night they had an open forum, and he spoke, and he didn't. He was advised not to address her personally, but in talk in generalities. So that's what he did, and she knew what he was talking about. Basically, he was saying, you know, if you try to cut off people's civil rights, um, he started stating um, federal laws, state laws, city laws, you know, and then who would be responsible and how you'd be responsible and yada, 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 yada. And when he was done, he got some applause from the audience. I don't know what they thought. I mean, they don't know what's going on, but I guess just what he was saying in general, they agreed with it. Richard goes, "What was that all about?" I said, "I don't know. I guess I thought you were just waving the flag or something. I don't know." Good night, Roseanne. Oh, thank you, Tamar. It's not done yet. It's gonna look kind of cool. So obviously, this is with paper. I think maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. I got so many darn things I got to do. I want to do some with paper clay. I'm not into resin, so I won't do one with resin. Plus, I don't want it to be hard. You know, I don't.
No,
I don't like that feel at all.
no.
Stuff like this. I like to feel the texture. Um, so yeah, I might do some with some paper clay and yeah, but you know it might look kind of cool. I'll try it to see how it comes out. To do some with plaster of Paris and then just use this not as a spine, but maybe like a cover of a book and glue it on there and crack it up a little bit and just to see what it looks like. Just to see what the different how the textures vary depending on what you do the mold with. So, yep. What I did notice though, I think if you were to do this, even with the gesso on there, you can feel that it doesn't break down. Well, yeah, it kind of breaks down the integrity of it just slightly. So maybe what I would do, maybe I'll try that with one of these, is to spray some kind of a sealant on there, like a varnish or something, that won't allow the moisture to be absorbed, and then see if the integrity of the paper is maintained that way. So yeah, just play around with it and see what I end up liking the best.
Too bad toilet paper don't come in colors anymore.
I'm sure it does somewhere. Well, you could probably use even well, they're not even colors either. I was gonna say paper towels would probably work too, but they're just most of them are in white or just have little flowers on them or something. Yeah, but even if these just on white, they would look pretty cool on my plaster journals because I can't make spines obviously out of plaster, but this looks like plaster when you put it next to plaster, you know. But see how malleable it is.
Yeah, I can't imagine it being resin.
Yeah, and
But I
that's
tell you what, that stampery or whatever that crap is,
mm-hmm.
that stuff would be great.
Yeah, that's kind of is it I just have to look at it. I'm gonna say, is that expensive or not? I don't know.
Um,
Didn't you used to work with that? Didn't you send me something you made out of that?
yeah, I did. I sent you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And no, Allie, this isn't plaster. This is just toilet paper and glue. And then on the back side, to make it a little sturdier, I glued some gauze. This back here.
I guess you could make like you were gonna make handmade paper.
Yeah, the pulp, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. But the only, well, no, yeah, you're right. I was going to say the only problem would be is to smush all the water out, you know, because you got to get it in the indentations and get all the water out and
right.
mush it and everything. I'm not sure. I'm afraid the water would pool in here and stay too much in here. I
Yeah,
mean, it could be done, but it would probably take for ages for it to dry.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, ladies, it is way past the bladder time. So we will let you go. I don't know if I'll do anything else with this tonight. Tomorrow I'm very, very busy, so I won't have time tomorrow. So maybe we'll paint some more of this or something else. I have no idea. I have no idea at all. All right. Thanks a lot, ladies, for hanging out with us and doing stupid stuff.
Alrighty. See
Yeah.
y'all tomorrow.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.